Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Nagi, Ayurveda and Medicine Doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video I am going to talk about once you get vaccinated with Corona vaccine, what is the diet pattern that you can follow with the help of Ayurveda. As you know, there is no specific guidelines what you can eat, what you cannot eat, because after vaccination people are saying you can eat whatever, but still there are certain set of people who wants to know what food they can eat according to Ayurveda, or Ayurveda recommends what kind of food after getting vaccinated. So this video is all about what food you can have and what kind of food you should avoid, so that you will get in a way a booster double dose, like one dose of getting vaccine and one dose of food, like what food you can avoid, so that the immunity of your respiratory system become better and better. So let's see what are the foods that need to be avoided after getting vaccinated. As you know, even after getting vaccinated, certain set of people, they are getting mild symptoms like mild fever, mild fatigue, mild body pains, and there are certain set of people who are getting high grade fevers. When I say high grade fever, that means the fever above 100 degree Fahrenheit. So if you are getting fever more than 100 degree Fahrenheit after having vaccine, it's better you consult your doctor, because this is the time that it becomes very important to take the consultation from a doctor. But if you have mild symptoms and not much fever, just mild symptoms here, their body aches are happening, and overall there is no much fever, just 99, 98, this kind of fever is there for initial 2-3 days and it is not increasing, it's subsiding. So what is the kind of diet which we can take according to Ayurveda, which will help us to get over these symptoms very quickly. So let's see what is the diet. According to Ayurveda, all those diets which are responsible for inflammatory response of lungs, that is kapha enhancing diet, we want to remove it from the system. So first and foremost thing that you need to avoid after getting vaccinated, that is milk, because milk according to Ayurveda is extremely kapha enhancing. So milk, though it is a very good diet, it's a complete diet in itself and I am a big supporter of milk, but when it comes to certain conditions and when we don't need kapha in our system, we can avoid having milk in our diet. So this is the first and foremost thing. You can do it for 15 days till you don't get the second dose of your vaccine, and after that more 15 days. So you can avoid your milk for 1 month. Next thing is, among fruits, what kind of fruits we should take and what kind of fruits we should avoid. So first category, what kind of fruits you should avoid, that is watermelon and muskmelon. Both of these fruits have extremely good water content, and this water content is also responsible for enhancing kapha dosh in our system. So it is very important after getting vaccinated, if you are feeling mild symptoms, try to avoid these two fruits. If you don't get any symptom, then you can have these fruits. But if you are feeling fatigue, if you are feeling little bit raise in temperature, and if you are feeling little bit not hungry, and you feeling like something is, and if you are feeling that something is not very good, so in these cases try to avoid these two fruits, and instead of these two fruits you can have pomegranate, you can have apple, remove the outer peel of apple and then eat apple. Apple should be properly ripe. You can have papaya, you can have lychee, and you can have chiku. So these fruits are extremely beneficial to any kind of disease and any kind of recovery. As per Ayurveda diet, as you know, whenever we go to see someone who is having sick or who is admitted in hospital, we usually take these fruits. We will not take watermelons. If you stay in India, then in India it's a very common practice. If we visit any of our relative who is sick, we always take either pomegranates or apple. Because it's a general practice in almost every home, or papaya. So these are the most common fruits that we take. We never take melon or muskmelon, because in our traditional culture also it is very much rooted. If somebody is sick, he doesn't need watermelon, he need apples. So this knowledge comes from Ayurveda, and it stays from generation to generation, and this is how things are. So these are the fruits you should take, and also it is very, very important, if somebody has chest infection or who has kapha body type, they should avoid bananas after having vaccinated, because banana is one fruit which is extremely responsible for enhancing kapha. Though I am a big supporter of muskmelon, watermelon, banana, because these are the seasonal fruits these days, but if they are kapha enhancing, and if our body is in certain condition where we do not need kapha in our system, enhanced kapha in our system, so we should avoid these fruits. The next thing is, if you want to have oranges, kiwi or any kind of citrus fruits, try to have it in afternoons when there is sun. Do not eat these fruits in the evening, because if you eat in the evening, it will enhance pitta and it will also enhance kapha, and they will become difficult to digest. So either take these fruits in the morning or best in the afternoon. If you are big fond of dry fruits, and big bowl of dry fruits if you are eating soaked dry fruits, so try to avoid dry fruits for 1 month after getting vaccinated, because as you know, according to Ayurveda, these dry fruits are also kapha enhancing, and anything that enhances kapha in your system, that will impact on your lungs, because lungs is already a place of kapha, and if you are eating any diet that enhances kapha in your system, that means there is more possibility that this can cause inflammation in your lungs according to Ayurveda, and if you have kapha body type. So it becomes very important in these few days, we should not take any diet that is kapha enhancing in nature. In addition to that, always try to have freshly cooked meals, and try to consume these meals within 3 hours of cooking, because as you know, according to yogic sciences and according to Ayurveda sciences, the freshly cooked food is the positive pranic food, and that means it enhances the prana in your system, that means it nourishes your body from within. In addition to that, do not drink water, cold water that is from refrigerator, because if you drink cold water from refrigerator, there is more possibility that it can impact your throat, and ultimately if your throat for some reasons get infection, it can goes to your chest. So for this, specifically for this 1 month, try to avoid the water from refrigerator. Try to have lukewarm water or the water that is at room temperature if weather is extremely hot. But try to avoid, like you are coming from outside inside the home, it's sweating and you drinking refrigerator water, that will not be a good option for your health, especially in this time when we need immunity the most. And also I advise, try to avoid all the refrigerator things unnecessary, like we cook food and we put in refrigerator for a long time and then we take out and we start eating. Always try to have freshly cooked food, and if it is not possible, even if you are taking something from refrigerator, heat it and then eat it or consume it. Try to have more and more fresh salads and fresh fruits, that would be more beneficial to enhance your immunity. In addition to that, many people are drinking coconut water. So coconut water is also very kapha enhancing, though it is a very full nutritious diet. It is a complete diet in itself. If this viral situation will not be attached to it, this coconut water is called life-giving, and it contains various nutrients. But in specific this period of 1 month, try to avoid coconut water. Instead of coconut water, try to have more soup, vegetable soups, more healthy food, freshly cooked food, that would be more beneficial, and have more fruits. In drinks, like if you want, people are asking if they want to hydrate their body, and you are saying not to take these juices, market juices and these canned juices, if I am saying not to take it. So how to hydrate our body? You can hydrate your body with water, like water that's not sipping water. When you are thirsty, you drink water. You can have herbal teas. you can have vegetable soups, and you can have a lot of fruits. Fruits are natural hydrants for your body. So take any seasonal fruit and you can have it. Just make sure, like if you have feeling certain symptoms regarding your chest, any kind of sore throat or any kind of nasal congestion, try to avoid these muskmelon, watermelon, but you can have papaya, you can have apple, and you can also hydrate yourself with vegetable soups, that is hot, and you can hydrate yourself with some herbal drinks and water. So all these things you can have so that there will be enough hydration in your system. In addition to that, precautionary, you can do steam inhalation with the help of a steamer. So during steam inhalation, you can also put in it if you have some mint essence, because that also helps to open your nasal congestion and all these kind of things. Or you can also boil mint leaves in a tumbler, and when steam started coming, you can put a towel on your head and then you can inhale that steam. So this way also you can have mint steam, and this mint steam is also beneficial to open up your lungs and your breathing will become better. But make sure, like if you don't have steamer and if you are doing it on some burner, that flame should not catch the towel. That means you should do it under somebody's observation. It's very important. In addition to that, the very most important point is remove all the sugary content from your diet. As you know, all the sugar and salt content, that is responsible for enhancing the kapha dosha in the system. So it is very, very important that if it is possible, try to have less and less salt intake and less sugar intake for 1 month, so that your body will have more and more immunity and it can generate more and more health. So at the end, what are the herbal teas that you can drink? These are tulsi tea you can drink, cinnamon tea, it is very, very beneficial. Cinnamon tea for kapha dosh people also, and also it is very beneficial for your respiratory system. You can have bay leaf tea, you can have pepper tea. All these things are extremely beneficial to keep your health better, to make your immunity strong. So don't do this like cinnamon tea, pepper tea, tulsi tea, or drink all the teas in only one day. No, not only one day, like alternate days. You keep changing the kind of tea you are using daily, and accordingly, according to your taste, according to your need, and you will see your health, your body pains will start going out of your life and you will start feeling better very soon. So this was all the recommendation from Ayurveda point of view. Like if somebody asks, if somebody has viral infection or somebody has got vaccinated, that means heat killed virus is entering inside the system so that our body can make antibodies. So this is the process is happening. So this is the diet which I have recommended, antiviral diet or Jivanu Nashak diet according to Ayurveda. I hope you will try this, and I think I have solved all the questions which people were asking me, what to eat after getting vaccinated, what are the things that you should avoid. All these things I try to answer well in this video, and I hope you will like this. And if you're watching me for the first time, this is Dr. Nagi, Ayurveda and Medicine Doctor, and if you have not subscribed me yet, so there is a subscription button. You can click the subscription button and you can click the bell icon so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos regarding health and well-being and Ayurveda and yoga. So that's all for today's video. I hope you will like it, and if you like it, please don't forget to share it with your friends and family, because maybe it will be beneficial for someone. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care. Stay healthy. Stay blessed. Bye. Take care.